We hebben wat tijd vanavond, we hebben morgenochtend vrij. Toch? Hebben we morgenochtend vrij? Nee, we hebben morgenochtend helemaal niet vrij. Wat? Oh, ik dacht dat ik morgenochtend vrij had. Volgende week pas vrij. In de ochtend. Dat wordt dinsdag. Oké, dan hebben we niet zoveel tijd, maar fuck niet, ik ben nu al hier. Ik ga hier waarschijnlijk spijt van krijgen, maar dat zien we dadelijk wel. Wat doe jij hier? Hé Henk, ik snap dat je de ladies leuk vindt, maar je hoort hier niet te zijn.
Greetings to you.
Go. Even het kamp uit, omdat ze me steeds nog aan het zoeken waren. Ik dacht misschien als ik die game had opgestart dat het niet meer zo was, maar blijkbaar wel. Dan ga ik gewoon ergens anders weer. Dan kijk ik of ze dan nog steeds aan het zoeken zijn. Wat heb ik gejat? Of wat is er nog gestolen, moet ik eigenlijk zeggen. Niks meer. Oké. Die replica is helemaal niet zo heel slecht. Het is gewoon even stuk als een woord voor. Terwijl die echte was veel minder goed. Ja, het is natuurlijk voor een questline. Die questline is natuurlijk wel voorbij. Maar ik had gewoon wat meer verwacht. Oh, dit zijn dan quests, sorry. Oh.
Watch where you're going. Are you blind? Whoa.
Wow. Dat ging niet zoals gepland. Oké, ze zoeken me nog steeds. Maar ik heb die waffenrok toch gewoon gejat. Dan heb ik die ook weggegooid natuurlijk. Maar het gaat er ook niet zo heel veel uit. Ik van die armen aan. Ik zou altijd weer eruit lullen. I've committed a crime here.
I'm sorry.
What crime did I commit?
May God give you health, sir. Fucking Thomas.
Ik vraag me gewoon af welke crime ik heb gemeen.
I surrender.
Hey, you've been loitering around where you shouldn't have. And I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't find those things on you...
Utter nonsense, all of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh,
Works every time.
This is going to take a while yet.
Ik moet sowieso even wachten op het donker is, want ik heb per ongeluk mijn armor verkocht. Even je body, plate body. En die is 3900k waard, als ik het terugkoop. Ja, dat ga ik natuurlijk niet doen. Nou, hij zit in een van deze 2 chests hier. Ik denk dat ik 's nachts gewoon even langs ga om te kijken of ik die kan fixen.
My respects.
Blacksmiths zijn al weg. Oké. Interesting. Is hier ergens een tafel of een stoel of zo? Kan ik ergens zitten? Is wat ik eigenlijk bedoel. Met een blik op dit terrein.
Hey, where are you creeping?
Heal! Look what I have for you.
Ik kan ook wel iets van 20 gebruiken. 20. Perfect. Iedereen wordt ook allemaal een beetje dronken en zo. Perfect. Het is gewoon een vrouw. Hartstikke goed. Hier zitten. Ik zal alleen maar die kant op kijken. Nou, op zich niet erg. Ik moet toch nog even een boekje lezen. Zonder twijfel gewoon meteen die shieldbreaker. Toevallig weet ik gewoon dat die erg effectief gaat zijn.
You silly doggy.
Ik denk dat we al een beetje in onze moeten komen. Deze mag weg. Is mijn visibility nog zo hoog dan? Dit verlaagt mijn visibility gewoon. Terwijl het fucking opvalt. Ik denk toch dat dit niet de juiste body is die ik heb gekregen als reward.
Huh? Hmm? Did I imagine it? I must be mad. Fuck it.
Holy shit. Ga daar blijven staan. Ik heb nog echt shitload en loot bij ook gewoon. Kan ik niet al gewoon naar... Maar als dat zijn shop is, wat zit er dan in deze? Daar kan ik natuurlijk nooit achterkomen, want dan worden we meteen wakker als ik dat doe. Maar ik kan het natuurlijk wel een sleutel jatten. Voor de blacksmith roleplay, je weet wel. Oké. Maar ik begrijp dat we nu gewoon alles gaan jatten overal, toch?
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Die man heeft wel een dik armor, ik weet het toevallig. Ja, oké. Zijn chest is denk ik wat moeilijker te... Er mag gewoon helemaal niemand voorbij komen lopen. Terwijl ik dit doe. Dit is beter dan ik al heb.
You silly doggy.
Hij liep mij gewoon voorbij. Ze zien mij gewoon echt niet. Alright. Was hier nou ook nog een trader? Am I pushing it?
What a night.
Can tell that again. Whoa. Right. Ik denk dat ik genoeg gechopt heb hier.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Well,
All right. Thanks, friend.
so can we...
What do you want to know?
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change her mind.
Change your mind.
Victoria didn't send me. I'm looking for her. She's gone missing.
What? What do you mean, missing?
But that's not all. I was at her house, and
What? Tell me.
there was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest, where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good. I'll look there. But I'm doing it for her, not for you. Got it?
I know. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything.
You're not a man. Hell, you're not even a human being. Maybe just a sack of shit without a grain of responsibility in you.
But
Listen, and listen good, you pustule. Either you get yourself together and take care of that girl, or I'll see to it that your little bellyache will be the least of your worries.
all right.
Damn right. Easy, good horse. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come here. What a view.
Ze heeft nog maar een paar moet stijgen.
Whoa. Nice.
So is this a jump? Or is this...
One.
It's a jump.
Up.
Ja, dat. Ah, oké.
Easy, good horse. God. Quick. Go. God. Go. Whoa, whoa.
those were from heathen gods. They didn't take too kindly to that, eh? Ik ben benieuwd. Iets ga vinden wat ik niet leuk ga vinden waarschijnlijk. Victoria die zelf nog heeft getekend of zo.
I shall kiss your cheek so mild, and your tender little head. Rest the.
You're Victoria, right?
And who are you?
No one important. Well, it all started like this. I was supposed to bring you some horseshoes, but then...
I'm not interested in any damn horseshoes.
Wait, though. In short, I'm Henry. Black sent me to talk to you. Oh, and so did Martha from Miskovitz. They're worried something happened to you because you vanished all of a sudden. I'll accompany you back home. All right?
I don't want to go back there. Nothing good ever happened to me in that house. I want to stay with my Black. Where is he? Why didn't he come himself?
Because he's lying in the infirmary. But you don't need to worry. He'll be all right soon. I know what happened to you. I was at your house and saw... well, everything. I'm sorry, but this is no solution.
You have no idea what's going on. You don't know me at all.
You got rid of your baby.
Then tell me what happened. Maybe I can help you somehow. After all, talking about it will help you feel better. Things aren't as bad as they seem.
Well, you already know that me and Black used to meet. But he changes his mind like the wind. First he says he wants to be with me, then that he's a soldier of the king and serving him as his priority. There's gossip in the village that I'm the camp whore who'll sleep with anyone for a handful of grain. Whenever I left to go up there, they'd shout at me not to come back. And then I found out that I'm with child.
Yep.
And that blood on the floor in your house?
I was desperate. I picked some herbs to make a decoction to get rid of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I said to myself, I'd rather die with my child than kill it and go on living.
So you cut yourself?
Yes, with a knife. I cut myself once or twice. I wiped off the blood with an apron and my skirt, but it was everywhere.
And Black?
Of course. The villagers think I sleep with...
Thanks for confiding in me.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, Black has manned up and promised he'll take care of you. That is, both of you.
Really? And I was beginning to worry he'd forgotten about me. Or worse, I've already lost one man in life. If another one left me, I'd think I was cursed.
You aren't. I'm certain. Life is complicated sometimes. That's just the way it is. But it looks like you'll have a happy ending.
I won't have to live hand to mouth anymore and do the worst jobs imaginable. Maybe I'll finally have a family.
I wish you all the best. May God be with you.
And with you too, Henry. Thank you.
Ik voel me hier niet goed over. Die vent doen daar net nog een koe. It's not gonna be a happy marriage. Oh, this is an exclusive of Honor. Ik heb een rode brocade hoed. Dat is de goal. Ik dacht nog steeds wel eens van kleren bij. Oké. Bradley? Vele thank you both have.
Servus, guter Mann. What can I do for you?
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capen's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows and Waisen.
Where are you headed now?
Duty calls, for I am still the magistrate in unserem Dorf.
And your lord is still Otto von Berghoff?
Ja, natürlich. And that verdammte tragedy of Nabokov has me busy dealing with the inheritance left by the poor souls who fell there.
It sounds urgent. If you have to deal with it when the gravedigger has barely buried the last of them.
Well, there is no one to do it for me. The scribe is crippled, and both of my servants are dead. And worse, I can forget about riding for a while. That bastard who knocked me.
Ja, ja.
Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergo has got it in for you, they say. Is that true?
If you really want to know, Bailiff, von Burgov's a lying bastard who betrayed us. And not only us, the traitor has King Wenceslas imprisoned in Vienna.
And why are you telling?
Because we're on different sides in this war, and we could just as well beat each other to a pulp, Bailiff. But there's no sense in you taking needless risks for a lord who left your village full of
I lost many good men there. Schön. I will pretend I heard. Mögen Sie.
Wat doet hij helemaal hier dan?
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
You could stick your reason up your ass. I told you something like this would happen. We never should have stopped bringing the offerings.
Your offerings are a blasphemy before God, and this is his punishment. I won't stand for any heathen idolatry here.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scalix.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
Well, good sir. That certainly is a bad thing for you.
And what about you? Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
Didn't you say you saw someone running away from here?
Not someone, but something. A monster from hell itself.
Just an old wives' tale.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here straight.
What did the beast look like?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw its
Couldn't it have just been an animal? Maybe a wolf or a boar?
Can't you see my poor girls here? Oh, and the monster ran on
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as...
You mentioned a pit of hell. Is that located somewhere around here?
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, terrible misfortune took place in the mine. A pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard, so he set off into the tunnels and struck a deal with them demons. Ever since then, we brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in peace in return.
Father Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now you can both see where that's got us.
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage. The very mine shaft stinks like hell itself. So we only ever lower a bucket down with the offering.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. Seems they no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble.
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's right. And nothing's ever happened until now. All because our new priest here forbade us from bringing offerings.
Where's Father Richard now?
He returned to his maker not long ago. And now I preach here. The moment I caught word of that foolish...
And you can see what that...
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to venture into town.
Vladimir's right. It doesn't look like it was the work of wolves. I don't know what could have done it, but wolves don't make those kind of wounds.
You hear that, Father? And that's coming from someone who's been out and seen the world.
Tell me something about yourselves, so I know who I have the honor of speaking to.
Like I said, I'm Marion, and I come to Old Kutna to preach.
Aren't you, a bit young for a preacher?
I finished my trivium at Prague University last year, and I wanted to continue. But my father decided I'd had enough education and found me a place in the order in Sedlets. So now I implement my theological learning in this lovely county as a preacher.
I'm Vladimir, the mine foreman. I'm the eldest of everyone here, and the people actually respect me, unlike our this here preacher from Prague. And them cows were mine.
This whole thing is very odd. How do you want me to help?
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dare go in.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons? You want to send the poor fella to his death?
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you, but before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
All right,
Very well.
I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main...
Don't be frightened.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area is you go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. Good luck, lad.
God be with you. Careful. What are you whistling for?
Quick!
Ik ben intrigued. Er is een ongeluk gebeurd in die mijn 5 jaar geleden. Ze brengen al 5 jaar eten naar die mijn. Ze zijn ermee gestopt en hij valt de koeien aan. Het valt de koeien aan. Ik verwacht echt zo'n deranged miner die daar gewoon helemaal zo fucked up leeft. Als een hermit of zo.
Go!
Whoa!
It really does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth to the stories? Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out. What the... Where am I? And where did all my things go? Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? What's this? Did the knight write this?
Oh, this guy's fucking deranged. I'm in danger.
Shit. There's no way through.
I'm in danger. Weet je waar ik nu wel van baal? Dat ik opnieuw mijn fucking armor moet gaan instellen. Okay.
More entries. Also written by the knight?
Dus hij is recent pas insane geworden. Any lockpicks here, by any chance?
There. I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
I'm Henry, and I'm not a demon. Just Henry.
Vincitis diaboli libera nos, Domine. Benedictus Deus, gloria patri.
Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. Can't get it off.
Ah, everything's here. All right. Even more entries. My God. How long has he been here?
Jesus. Terug naar die chest. Die ruimte met die 2 chests. Waar ben ik omhoog geklommen?
God, so many corpses. This is where the mining accident must have happened. And that stink. Could there really be a gateway to hell here?
Ik heb die sulfur. Ik weet waar de trap omhoog is, maar waar is de trap naar beneden? Ah.
Looks like some kind of contract. Must be important if he locked it away.
Huh. My father Richard. Sick. Oh, lol.
Shit.
Oh, Henry. Kun je toch niemand laten doen hier zo in deze fucking cave laten leven voor de rest van zijn leven om iets te beschermen wat helemaal niet echt is. Dat is fucking inhumane. Ik wil hem helaas niet meenemen. Sorry, dude.
So you live, demon. Not much longer.
Stop, Taras! I'm here to take your place, under the terms of your contract with Father Richard. I'm your replacement.
What?
You're here to relieve me. You've come to battle hell in my place.
Yes. My name is Henry of Skalitz, and I've come to take your burden upon myself. Exactly as it's written in the contract. Let's formalize our agreement outside, under the open heavens, under the eye of God.
Oh, you're right. We'll handle everything under his gaze. Let's go out.
You first, Henry of Skalitz.
Up the ladder. Until the oath is made.
All right. Let's not get hasty now. I can explain everything.
Lord have mercy.
What's going on here?
That's it! That's the beast!
Henry, who is that?
Don't speak to him. He's in league with that demon.
No, you've got it all wrong. I went into the mine as we agreed, and it's there that I ran into Sir Taras here. Sir Taras signed a contract with Father Richard. He was meant to guard the gateway to hell and receive regular supplies from the locals in return. He had me confused with a demon, but we managed to clear everything up in the end. I've got the contract here. See for yourself.
A contract? Well, I was sure all of this was mere heathen idolatry.
Father Richard never said nothing about a contract to no one. All he said was to provide food to keep the pit of hell quiet.
Maybe Father Richard feared you wouldn't listen otherwise. None of this, however, rights the wrongs committed by Sir Taras. Or are you looking to pardon him for slaying the cattle?
I have no need for pardons from you. I've spent years in the dark protecting you, ingrates. Meanwhile, you lot broke the promise and forgot about me. You'll pay for that!
Well,
Everyone calm down. The only crime committed here is ignorance. Apart from Father Richard and Sir Taras, no one knew of the contract. And when Father Richard died, Sir Taras was left on his own with his oath. He was kept alive by nothing but superstition and the offerings you brought to pacify hell. And when the offerings stopped, Sir Taras thought you betrayed him. And so he sought his revenge.
I had no idea.
Like I said, only ignorance is to blame. But now everything has been explained. So there's no reason to seek revenge or continue your investigation.
I won't settle for that. Fall to your knees and beg for forgiveness. I want to hear it with my own ears. You owe me that much for all the years I spent down there.
An apology after you slaughtered our cattle.
Quiet, Vladimir. Sir Taras is right. He deserves our apology. Sir Taras, on behalf of the entire village, we ask for your forgiveness and thank you for the sacrifice you made for us. Your services are no longer needed. I'll have the mine filled in, and you'll receive all that you require. A horse, food, and supplies for the road.
So, I'm finally free. I've fulfilled my oath and cleansed my soul before the eyes of God.
It's true, Sir Taras. Your sins have been washed away by your service.
Oh, thank you!
And as for you, Henry, you did even more than I asked. You've earned your reward 10 times over. Take this and go with our thanks.
And my thanks too, lad.
My pleasure, friends. I don't think anyone's ever going to believe this story.
sick. Cool story. Happy to cleared up. Als we dat contract niet had gevonden, dan gingen we gewoon vechten. Als ik niet terug was gegaan voor die chest, dan was er gewoon een gevecht uitgebroken hier. Maar we hebben best betere dingen te doen.
God bless you, good man. I have some wares for sale.
I'm interested in this. My name is Henry. Where are you travelling from, peddler?
I wouldn't call it travelling. More like fucking fleeing. Barely made it with the shirts on our backs. Oh, by the by, folks call me Mikula.
That sounds like a Hungarian raid. Was it?
How do I know who the fuck it was? One morning I see smoke billowing from the village over the hill. I wasn't going to hang around, so I grabbed Grandad, my wife and daughter, and we took off.
What about your lord? Didn't his people help you?
Our gracious lord has been in captivity somewhere in Saxony for over a year now. And who knows? Maybe it's his envious relatives involved in that nasty business. Yeah, they just don't give a shit about ordinary folk.
What do you do for a living, Mikola?
I'm a hard-working craftsman. I make candles and the best soap in the land.
The best soap?
Indeed. Do you know why, lad? Because I have a family recipe. 100 years old it is. The secret is 7 herbs from all the seasons of the year.
Are you yanking my pizzle? Who ever heard of herbs in winter?
And that, my friend, is precisely the secret. And with wares such as those, I can ply my trade anywhere. Ha ha!
If you have anything for sale, Mikola, I'd be happy to take a look.
That's what I like to hear. Take your pick.
Just regular soap then. What you buying? You don't have a lot of money. Yeah.
I'd like to do something about that.
Very.
That, and a little tip.
Well, well, thank you very much. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
There's nothing left here.
I'm sorry.
Eerst ga ik even in het boek kijken. Of in het boek kijken. Ik ga naar die plek waar die het boek omschreef. Die by the way dood zijn gegaan aan een hele erge ziekte. Dus misschien is het helemaal niet slim.
The mass grave of the guests from the Kuttenberg feast I read about. Didn't the book say they buried them with all their valuables?
Exactly. Man. expected a bit more. Oh, I forgot to eat because I was like knocked out in a fucking cave. Yeah, I know Henry needs some sleep. Don't worry, I'm gonna find you a bed.
Christ, I need some sleep.
I know.
Getting quite tired. When is the last time you buried an executed man?
Why do you care?
I want to say my last farewell. He was a good friend of mine.
Good friend, you say? That ain't something you should be proud of.
What's wrong with it?
Because the last executed man I buried was a fucking sorcerer.
What?
You heard me. A sorcerer. When they arrested him, he had an... It wasn't no fresh wound. It was old, healed. The thing's...
He was no sorcerer. Just a regular fella who got in the way of an arrow.
Tell that to the village crones. Of course, nobody can survive an arrow in the head. There's magic and witchcraft behind it. Even the priest said so. Good thing we strung him up right away. It could have turned... He'd send a plague upon us all.
Nonsense.
Are you trying to say our priests don't know? I ain't telling you shit. Now get...
Do you have a shovel?
I do. Why?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or you can go and dig a nice deep hole for yourself. Do you understand me, you filthy corpse handler? I'm not going to repeat myself.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Let's try this again. Where's the grave?
The grave you're looking for ain't in the set. Can't have witchy bastards like that.
Where can I find...
If it was up to me, I'd have thrown him to the wild dogs in the forest. But a sorcerer has to be buried. So I dug a hole near the big willow tree behind the cemetery wall.
All right.
That's literally here. Thanks.
That looks fresh. Oh, shit. It's him.
Ah, choices. It's a healed wound. If I carefully pull it out, it won't come out. If I forcefully remove the arrow, I break the arrow. Thus, I have to smash his head open.
really need to sleep.
Yes, we do. Can we make it to the Devil's Den?
I could use some sleep.
Hey, where's that beer?
Doesn't seem too bad. Why is this all sticky? Here we are. Good.
I'm looking for... Have you seen him around?
Oh, you must be with our...
Maybe.
They call me Heir. Pasha had to return to the camp.
I get it.
So...
Of course.
All right.
Well, here it is.
Sweet Mother Mary.
I'll be happy to give it to you.
I know. Pasha promised you I was supposed to wait for you here, and Pasha will pay you...
Oh, that's a shame. Well, let's go.
I'm gonna get fucking robbed, am I? Guess I'll keep the arrow for myself and kill all the bandits.
Hey, where did you find... I mean, where is Karel buried?
In Sedles. There's a big willow tree near the cemetery. He's buried beneath it. What, do you want to put flowers on his grave?
I'd like to, but there's no time. Pasha has big plans with the arrow, so I reckon we'll start robbing again soon. I'm worried what will come of it.
You're not very fond of Pasha, are you?
He's a good man, But I don't think he's a good leader. He doesn't even have the arrow yet. And he's already yapping about how great we're going to have it, what we're going to steal, whose arses we'll kick. It's different than with Carol. He was easygoing, like a monk. A monk who could smash 6 fellas into one heap and then preach modesty. He was made of sturdier stuff.
Maybe Pasha won't be so bad. He just wants you all to be well off.
Well, maybe he wants too much. I think you'd rather have piles of gold, cellars full of booze, and a woman for each finger.
Bah, who wouldn't?
I'm just worried he'll get us into some mess that'll end real bad. Like the robbery, where Carol met us out. Well, it was all Pasha's plan. He kept yapping about the caravan, how it was an easy target, money and booze in the wagons. We never should have gone there. It wasn't necessary. We had plenty to eat, and to drink too, but he managed to convince poor Carol. Well, what can you do? Can't keep complaining like a little girl. Our lives are in God's hands anyway.
I become your leader when we start robbing some real shit.
Hey, listen, let's talk.
What's going on?
Hey, listen up. Pasha mustn't get the arrow. If you give it to him, well, you'll be killing us all. The man doesn't know when to stop. He'll drag us on raids we won't come back from.
What do you suggest?
Give me the arrow. I don't have any coin to pay you for it, but you'll be doing the right thing. You'll save a few good men from certain death.
If I give it to you, what will you do with it?
I'll go somewhere far away and start my own gang. I don't need mountains of gold or revenge like Pasha. We'll be happy with a little and we'll have a good life. Like with Carol, and the arrow will help us.
You're the same.
Because if he gets his...
What kind of nonsense?
It's the truth. Pasha isn't like Carol. We kept talking about... He always said...
It sounds like a...
He was. Pasha, and now he'll take revenge. I'm afraid he'll drag us in...
That's the risk of... It can cost you.
So it is. But I'm not...
I'll give you the arrow. But only if you promise me you'll stop robbing people and find honest work.
I could lie to you. But I'll be honest, I was born a thief. I couldn't handle being cooped up in some workshop all day. I want to start my own gang.
Well, all right. Here it is then.
Thanks, friend. I hope we meet again. And look after yourself.
Quick! Die! Go! Go!
Nobody knows that, except old Weathercock. Who? He used to...
I found Carol.
Praise the Lord. What about the arrow? Do you have it?
I found his body, but his head was missing. They must have cut it off and burned it. The arrowhead wasn't there.
Kurva! This is fucked!
There was nothing I could do.
All right, then. Thanks anyway for wanting to help us.
How about a reward?
A reward? For what? You should get going. When the others find out the arrow...
Get over here, quick! You're a dead man!
Take that, you shit!
I'm all yours!
You swine! You pay for that! Yeah? Fuck that! Ha!
You wanna try me? Fucking hell! Take that! Ha! Yield! Fuck you! Take that! That was something!
Ik wou die chest gewoon. Er zit geen morale verhaal voor dit. Ik wil gewoon die chest. Words of Lipa. So bad with that gun.
Here, Matt. Here you go. Take it.
Okay.
And what can I get for you?
One beer. I'd like something to eat.
Good to see you.
Janos and Ada are back, so that's a reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us?
Let's have a toast to that.
Toast? Nah, we get drunk like hogs.
To pytam się jej, czy nie chce wskoczyć na konika.
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit, huh?
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
A co ty taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you the stupid from birth and I just forgot?
Ah, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Chcesz mordę?
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil, huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. But I don't feel like it anymore.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
I suppose so. Thanks, Shishka.
Ungrateful bastards! That we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. So, to Henry.
To me, then.
May he live long and longer for every drink.
Ah, how you drink, he live forever.
Want a punch in the snout.
Don't start, you pair of cocks. To Henry!
To Henry.
Za tę śliczną cycatkę z łaźni.
Only then? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What happened?
I also found Matthew, but he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
Zdradziecki, zapluty szczur. Jeśli wejdzie mi w drogę, zatłukę go, kurwa, jak świnie!
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
What about the rest?
And Raniek is dead.
Somebody rammed dice down his throat.
Not quite. But it was Dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra. Ale znamy się jak łyse konie. Miałem go lepiej pilnować.
Don't feel bad, hey? He not want help, and he don't deserve it. What about the rest?
And Bahuta,
He has decided to redeem himself, so he could pass the Lord's judgment.
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w dupie. Ha!
He got to try hard. Wake up before sunrise, pray, give up meat and beer, and the woman. Fuck, poor bastard.
That's it. That's everyone.
So, we are the only ones?
Unfortunately. But the best remain.
So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us! Long live us!
W moim ogródeczku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego kunicka. Nie chcę, nie napoję, bo się kunia, kurwa boję. Bo się kunia, kurwa boję, bo miejsce młoda!
Nice. We also have one like that.
To teraz ty, młodzieniarz, dawaj!
What did he say?
He say you sing now.
I'd be delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear. I won't water him, though. No, I can't anymore.
Cudownie! Pięknie!
Henry, my friend, Janusz love you.
A mnie nie?
You most, my sweet other.
No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
We drink to that.
Of course we'll drink.
Two last drop, Henry. That is the way. You tell us some story, eh?
Fellas,
I could not say it better.
Amen!
oh, kurwa. I feel like shit.
Alright, it's bedtime.